Now it says 5:45, right, Taylor?
Yes.
Exactly. All right. Shabbat Shalom. We could be in this room together. We could say it to each other. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. It's good to see you all. We'll get started tonight. Lynn had the opinion that we should all get started on page 11 in our prayer books with Dodi Lee. I think it's a good opinion. 11.
Yeah, if nobody else goes, so I chose. Don't shoot the messenger.
Dodi Lee, Bahani Lo, Haroeh, Basho. It was a good choice. Thank you, Lynn. Phew. This week's Torah portion, Parshat Chukat, we were just talking about it. It's got a lot in it. It's really a lot of good things that you could pick up and talk about if you wanted to. You could talk about the red heifer, which is a really interesting thing. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. at our Shabbat morning services. But I think as we go into Shabbat, I am struck, and I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek, I'm struck by this moment where Moses hits the rock. So God tells Moses that, okay, the people are thirsty, they need water, speak to this rock, and water will flow out. And Moses doesn't speak to the rock. He takes his staff and he hits it. And because of that action, because he hits the rock with his staff, God tells him, Moses, you're not going to be able to enter the promised land. Until this moment, I've been telling you, you're going to get there, you're going to get there, I'll take you there. But because you lost your temper, because you struck the rock, you're not going to make it into the promised land. And we could analyze why, for such a small action, Moses gets such a high price exacted from him. But I think we should ask ourselves, why does he hit the rock? Well, it's for the same reason, I think, that the people need water. Because at the very beginning of our Torah portion this week, really, it doesn't even get its own line. Just sort of thrown in with the people settled in Kadesh, and Miriam died there. So Moses' sister Miriam dies. And the people immediately do as they're wont to do, and they go to him and say, Moses, we're thirsty. And Moses, understandably to my mind, gets frustrated. And he hits the rock. So what does this Torah portion teach us? That it's important to give ourselves time to grieve. Because if we don't give ourselves time to grieve, then we end up doing things we regret. If we don't give ourselves time to grieve, then we can't be who we need to be. We can't show up in our communities. We can't show up for our families. We can't show up for the people we love if we're still carrying this grief around with us. So tonight, as we enter Shabbat, take whatever grief you have and lay it down for a moment. Not all night long, not all Shabbat, just for a few moments, when you can. It's heavy to carry around grief. So when you can tonight, take a few moments, take that grief off of your shoulders, and lay it down. Because here we are. We're here to rest, to sing, to enjoy one another's company, and we'll welcome Shabbat with the candle lighting on page 2.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Join with me on page 2. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu We'll rise together in body or spirit on page 5 for our Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon inhilanu zikaron le'maseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'e kodesh zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim Kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat tamenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh HaShabbat. L'chaim. You may be seated as we continue on page 13. Shiru Adonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash. Shiru Adonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash. I will sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Adonai, Kol haaretz. Shiru Adonai, Shir Chadash. I will sing unto God a new song. On page 17. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishachavu lehar kodsho. And we'll welcome our Shabbat angels, those angels which only join us on Shabbat, on page 24 with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leshalom, Malachei spend the time to welcome those celestial angels. We also take a few moments to welcome the more corporeal angels, those angels that join us in the seats to our left, to our right, or maybe behind us or in front of us. We say with a Shabbat Shalom, turn around, give them a Shabbat Shalom. We rise together in body or spirit on page 28 for the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. On page 31, we read together at the top of the page. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of time and tide and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans towards infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Amariv Aralim. And responsively on the bottom of page 33. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol.
All these things your Torah gives to us.
And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives.
What could be a truer token of your abiding love
than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. You may be seated. As we continue together on page 36 with V'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadevarim ha'ele asher Anochi mitzavecha hayom ba'al levavecha Veshirantam levanecha, v'dibartam bam, v'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'lechtecha b'derech, u'shochbecha u'vkumecha, u'kshartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot bein einecha, u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et chol mitzvotai V'tem kedoshim Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Lehiot lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem. Amen. Together on the top of page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. On page 40. Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael. On page 43. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us the shelter of your peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukkot shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. On page 44. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. It's kind of funky, you can get it. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat berit olam. Repeat after me. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit Shabbat. La'asot et HaShabbat לדורותם בריתונם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתונם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתונם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם בריתונם. On page 45. I suppose we should all rise in body or spirit. That's a good start. 46. You see, I knew there was something a little off there. On 46. Adonai sefatai tiftachu fi yadi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu. Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, El Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol. וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר מושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומדום מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחייב הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יחלו חסרה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. You may be seated. We take an opportunity now to pray for those within our community and perhaps beyond our community, those that are close at hand and those who are only close to our hearts, those who are in need of healing, whether it be healing of the mind or healing of the body or healing of the the Spirit. And if there's someone who is on your heart today, someone whose name you'd like to lift up so that we can hold them together as a congregation, I invite you to do so as my hand passes over you.
My friend Aunt Abrams, who was dying in hospice, Rosie Abrams, CEO.
We turn to page 253 from Shabbat. We take a few moments now for our own personal prayers and meditations. You can find those prayers which you find in the book, or those which come to you in your heart. page 282, we rise together in body or spirit in recognition of the fact that we are in partnership with God. That it's not enough to just pray these words, but rather we are all accountable. It's upon us. Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'ateit gedula leotzeh b'reshit, shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, ve'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bayom hahu, Yihyeh Adonai echad, U'shemo echad. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, and in light we are seen. The flames dance, and our lives are full. But just as night follows day, the candle of our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames, and we see no more, and we are seen no more. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life, and something of us can never die. We move in this eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. We remember the recent passings of Phyllis Weiner, Robert Bob Zuckerman, Nancy Rosenbaum, Dorothy Namerow, and Norman Namerow, and Morris Weintraub. We also remember the yard sites of Cheryl A. Clouden Brown, Morris Ellman, Martin Fibish, Jean Fox, Jack Warren Palin, Hector Umanshi, and the cottage can be found on page 294. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, v'yaman yivrach v'yutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'vyomechon u'fchayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'ralav yizman kariv v'imru amen, yehei shmei Rabbah, Olmei Olmayah, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh, Yitadar, Yitaleh, Yitalal, Shemei D'Kudusha, B'Richu, Le'elam, Im Kol Berchata B'Shirata, Tushbechata B'Nechemata, Damiram Be'amah V'Yimru Amen, Yehei Shalom Rabba Min Shemaya, V'Chaim Aleinu Be'al Kol Yisrael V'Yimru Amen, Osei Shalom B'Mromav, Uyasei Shalom, Aleinu v'Yakol Yisrael v'Yimru. Amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say. Amen. O say Shalom b'Mromav. Uyasei Shalom. Israel, lay-led, clergy-facilitated Shabbat. It'll be so much fun. We'll be reading the Torah, studying a little bit about Parshat Chukat, and all around just promises to be a good time. This week upcoming, we're back open. Offices of Temple Beth El are open again this week, and we have our first summer outing on Wednesday night. I think we're going to a brewery of some kind. I'm obviously just excited. I'm excited to spend time with all of you, and the place is less important. So if you're interested in those details, you'll get it in an email, I'm sure, or you can just look on the website. So Wednesday night, we'll be meeting up, having a fun time, and I think that's it until next Shabbat, which is Shabbat under the stars. So next Shabbat, Friday night, under the stars, or at least under the tent, 7 p.m. here at Temple Beth El. I don't think I'm missing anything, but if I am, then a heavenly voice will come down and say, but don't forget.
Also, if you're interested in the Israel trip, 2 p.m. on Sunday, there's a Zoom call about it.
The heavenly voice comes down to say, if you're interested in going to Israel, if you're interested in going to Israel, Temple Beth El, 2 p.m. Sunday.
And Wednesday night is at the Narragansett Brewery.
It is a brewery. Narragansett Brewery is the one in India Point Park.
It is.
All right. Some of you know very well. So Wednesday night, Narragansett Brewery. Sunday, 2 p.m. on Zoom. Israel trip information. If we haven't already convinced you it's going to be a great time, let me add my voice to the chorus of saying it's going to be a great time. With all that said, we'll close tonight with a song that you may not know. It's super easy. We'll sing it through a couple of times. We'll switch out the words a few times. It's one of those songs that when the world kind of feels like there's not much that we can do, we feel like our agency is in the hands of someone else, at least we can sing. And I think that I sing this song for the turning of the world, that we may turn as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our turning. And then we'll replace turning with loving and healing and dreaming, but those basic words will stay the same. Let us sing this song for the turning of the world, that we may turn as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our turning. With every voice, every song, we will move this world along. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our turning. And that's it. That's going to be how it sounds. For the loving of the world, let us sing this song for the loving of the world, that we may love as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our love. With every voice, every song, we will move this world along. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our loving. How about for the dreaming of the world? Let us sing this song for the dreaming of the world, that we may dream as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our dreams. sing this song for the healing of the world, that we may heal as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our healing. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our healing. And our lives will feel the echo of our dream. And our lives will feel the echo of our love. And our lives will feel the echo of our turning. Shabbat Shalom.